in retirement. And I think members, I want to emphasize on this because this fund is your lifeline in retirement. Just to explain to you the way it established in the year 2022, continued to gain traction with assets growing from 43 million to 102 billion shillings, and the membership rising to 464 from 300.
Perhaps let me not mention the specific counties, but I know most counties have this challenge. There are few counties who are fully compliant, but most of the counties have this challenge. I think anytime we engage them, of course, the problem comes as a result of delay in remittance of capitation from the national government. So that's part of the reason which they keep giving us why they delay to remit this contribution. As an institution, we are very, very innovative. One of the schemes which we run, which is available for any other member of the public, is called CPF IPP, which is an umbrella fund. Members of the public can join through a USSD code, *289#. They can enroll into the scheme. They can start remitting contributions into the scheme. They can even download their statements through many of the portals that we have. So they don't need necessarily to come into our office. They can check that from our website. They can download their statements through provided USSD codes. So we have many channels under which our members can access their statements, and that is part of the innovation which we've been able to put in place as an institution for the benefit of our members. We want to thank you very much for joining us today. My name is Joseph Rono. I work for CPF Group as the Deputy CEO, as the Senior Group Executive Director. So today we've had our annual general meeting for 3 of the pension funds which we manage. That is the old scheme which is called Lab Trust. We have County Pension Fund and CPF IPP schemes. So we are very excited to give back the report card to our members in terms of what we've been doing for the last 1 year. So thank you very much and welcome. Okay, in terms of, let me start with the achievement that we've made this year. This year we've recorded one of the most impressive results where our County Pension Fund has declared 11.4%. Our IPP has declared 10%, despite the hard economic environment that we experienced last year. We've also seen a significant growth in one of our flagship schemes, that is post-retirement medical fund, which again has recorded quite impressive results of around 12.5%. So those are some of the big achievements. We've grown our funds significantly. The County Pension Fund almost doubled in terms of size to now over 51 billion shillings. That is as at December. But if we are to give you the numbers as of today, the fund is now over 65 billion shillings in terms of value. Just some of the few challenges that we've had, you know, the challenges which counties are going through. A number of them are not remitting contribution, but we keep having engagement with them to remit contribution so that we can invest for these members. In fact, if we had received contributions on time, we would have even posted better returns for our members. So we want to really encourage county governments and water companies to really make a point of remitting members' contributions on time.
Maybe in terms of that.
Now, we are here to participate.
Please, your names?
My name is Robert Duba. Mheshimiwa Robert Duba. I am the General Secretary of the County Government Workers Union, formerly Local Government Workers Union prior to devolution. It's a very old union, first registered in September 1953. It's one of the most senior unions in the Republic. Our membership in terms of pension arrangement, majority here in LAP Trust, CPF for that matter, and we annually participate. This has become the tradition, and I remember I once served also in another pension scheme, and they are the first to set the pace for AGMs, and all other unions and all other funds have now adopted, and we have annual general meeting. As a matter of good governance, good practice, RBA also recommends. So this is the event for this year, looking at the review of last year's performance. This is why we are here today. And all that membership plus stakeholders, plus agencies, authorities like RBA, annual event, we participate in this. Accompanying me, other than the MD will say his part, but I have the deputy who also is a trustee in the fund, in the scheme, and then my brother Tom Kangede, Eddie Kangede, who is the national treasurer of the union, and my branch secretary for Bungoma, Sifuma, and the others who are also around. Many branch officials are here. So it's an annual event. We came to participate. And I'm sure you participated in the presentation made by the senior group director. They were very clear. I made my comments here. Governance issues were laid out there. We are impressed. And previously, many years ago, these things were a little bit cloudy, but they become more and more clear. And we are very happy. A lot of transparency is being practiced in the fund. We appreciate, because we represent members. And you realize that generally the mood was very, very harmonious. You don't find people displeased with anything about the returns that are being submitted here. In the most difficult circumstances, they made a return of 11.4%, where some funds made 5, 4. That is really a sterling performance, and we encourage them to continue. So here to give support and participate, because it's our fund. We are all members, as we see, besides running the management of the union affairs. Me, I will allow my brother also to speak, but basically he laid out here for 1 hour, narrating the achievements over long time, and also within the last year, short time, and also future projections he made it. This you can get from, a write-up can be gotten from the documentation presented. But in a nutshell, it's important to tell you the achievement that a member expects from a fund is annual return on their investments. And that, as I told you, is 11.4. Is record. After the drama of, you remember, COVID, after the drama of election and a little bit of disturbance in our country, it is a sterling performance. That is a great achievement. Challenges, basically, I also talked about it here, is outstanding non-remitted contribution, because they invest what has been contributed. If those contributions don't come, it becomes very difficult. But they have achieved a lot. I am very impressed with the fund, because they have pushed Treasury with our support and support of many people, Senate. And it has been agreed now that the outstanding amounts, close to, I think, 30 billion will soon be remitted. And we are grateful to the Minister for Treasury and the President also. He has been very keen about this. And through lobbying and request to government, there is waiver of tax on pension and so on and so forth. These are great strides as far as we are concerned. And that's why I said in my speech, continue pressing. We must continue getting it done. And we are happy, even to the President. Besides the pension, we also fight for workers' salaries. The President appointed a multi-agency consisting of 9 to 11, I think, government departments that are supposed to look at the affairs, welfare of county government workers. That includes also pension. So that's the achievement. Over the past years, he is the boss.
Thank you very much. Perhaps just to ride on what SG has already mentioned, the penultimate thing about running pension funds is to give members a report card at the end of the financial period. And this was such meeting where we were required as managers of the scheme to give them a report card in terms of what we've been able to do for the last 1 year. And we've already provided information in terms of the returns that we were able to declare. And above that, we've been able to show our members the governance structure of the scheme, how the scheme is being run. You've seen the accolades that we've won as an institution. It's a testament that we are an institution which believes in proper corporate governance structure. In terms of returns for the previous financial period, that is 2023, first of all, I'll want to mention that 2023 was the most difficult financial year for all pension schemes in Kenya. There are many pension funds which even ended up declaring negative return. but for our members, we were able to keep them afloat and declare around 4.5% in the year 2023. But 2024, we've bounced back with a strong return of 11.4%, and we keep seeing better performance even for half of this year. We've also performed very well, and we believe by the end of the year 2025, we'll also be able to give them even a better return. But SG has put it very well. The challenges which is affecting the scheme so that it's not able to post even better return than that is contributions, which have been outstanding from counties dating back to the days of municipalities. We are owed around 33 billion shillings. That is huge sums, almost twice the size of, for example, the LAPTRA scheme that we are currently managing. So we've been working with all stakeholders, as just SG has put it. We've been engaging with Senate, and a solution is going to be mooted very soon, and we will see a significant amount of this debt being settled. And that will give us a very strong footing to even give very strong performance to our members as we move forward. Thank you.
For private public partnership infrastructure development, the recommendation emerging from this committee are expected to have far-reaching implications for national development as the proposed structures are designed to ensure